Hello, potato. If my voice sounds a little worse than normal today, I know it never sounds great, but if it sounds a little worse than normal today, I am at the time of this recording either in the middle of or hopefully at the end of something respiratory in nature. It is, I think I've had the worst of it. I think it's getting better. And did I have to make this video right now? No, this is not going to be uploaded for at least a couple of weeks after I record this. So yeah, I technically could have waited, but I want to build it because I want to set up the carnival display. It's summertime now. I need to get the carnival set up, and that means I do need to build my backlog of carnival kits bought with the intent of possibly adding them to the carnival, and I have more of them than I thought I did. I thought I only had like 3 or 4. It's more like 5 or 6. So today we are going to move on to another one of the small kits. Technically, it's a bigger box than the carousel we built recently, but it's actually, piece-wise, it's about like 40 pieces smaller, and that is the LEGO City Penguin Slushy Van Kit 60384. This was originally released in 2023, so last year as of this recording, and I'm pretty sure I picked this guy up here at Costco. It was one of the kits that they had. I picked up actually like 3 or 4 kits from them last year with the intent of possibly adding them into the carnival. There was this, there was the farmer's market truck, because I want food trucks. I want more food trucks. The carnival as it stands from last year has like an ice cream truck and a pizza truck, and that's it. And I want to fix them. And there's like half a dozen hot dog carts, because lots of the carnival sets have come with hot dog carts. But I wanted to have more like food trucks. So I've been picking up things that look like food trucks. I've got a couple more to put together. I'm not sure if the farmer's market's going to make the cut or not. I'll probably still build it and see what the space looks like. I also picked up the gaming, the competitive gaming truck, which that would look. That's the thing that I could see like being at the state fair. So because like they've had Nintendo truck there and they've had the Sony truck there, so I could see that as being a thing. But again, we'll just see what the room looks like once I set everything up. But yeah, this kit is 194 pieces for ages 5 and up. And yeah, it is a smaller kit technically than the carousel, but it looks like a bigger kit because I think it's less fiddly bits. The carousel had a lot of fiddly bits. However, I reckon this one's going to have more decals. I think that. I don't think there's going to be a lot of printed pieces here. I think we're actually going to see a lot of decals. The license plates almost certainly. Yeah, I think we'll have a lot of decals in this one. You get too many figures, you get this pretty cool looking slushy on the top. I think it'll be a cute one, it'll look good, and it'll fit into the fairground, especially with the other 2 food trucks, the pizza truck and the ice cream truck. And the ice cream truck is the original Lego movie ice cream truck. I picked it up originally because I wanted an ice cream truck, and I've never actually put it into its like alternate mode. I know, now we have the Dreams series, everything has an alternate mode, but the Lego movie I think was one of the first ones to really intentionally like push the idea of alternate modes with I think 3 or 4 vehicles. Because I think because I have the plumbing truck too, which I think also has an alternate mode. Then they have like the fire truck, but I don't think the fire truck I think just had its flying mode. I don't think it actually had instructions for doing the truck mode, and I never bought it because of that. Which is fine because I have plenty of the original Lego movie kits, including 1 or 2 that we never put together. So yeah, this is a thumb punch box. Let's punch it open and see what's in there. This kit is, I believe, still available. The app does not show it as being retired, so you probably could still find this if you're looking for it. These are decals. Not as bad as I thought. So we have, 6 decals? Yeah, the front corners, the menu board, the back panel, and the license plate, which is kind of what I was thinking looking at it. It's not like a ton, but I mean a lot for a sub 200 piece kit. Have our instruction booklet, which does have a barcode this time, unlike the carousel. And how many pieces are we looking, not pieces, how many steps? I think it was like 87 for the carousel. I think we're looking at about the same here as well. I'm glad there's not a decal on the smoothie. Decals on those like rounded pieces are not fun. 90 steps. So we have 90 steps to go through here, but just 2 bags. So I guess a much more involved build than our carousel was. So that's fine. It's going to look really nice when it's done. Looking forward to it. Should be another quick build, couple minutes fast forward, and then I will see you on the other end with it all put together. And there we have it, kit 60384, LEGO City's Penguin Slushy van. And I realize now that I don't do very many of these kits that are for the younger kids, because one thing kind of threw me in here, it took me a minute to even realize it was happening, is that instead of telling you how many pieces that you need, it just shows you each piece individually. So instead of just telling you need 3 of these, it shows you 3 of them. And it wasn't really until I got to, I think, the first brake light that I actually saw, literally over halfway through it, that I actually noticed it, because, because I kind of thought these were 2 different colors. I thought there was like an orangey one and a red one, and there's just 2 red ones. There is no orange, which makes sense. That's the orangey one there. There's not like a red and orange and a yellow. There's just red, and then there's orange. Orangey yellow. Which makes sense. It's, it's a backup light, it's the tail lights, the blinker. There wouldn't need to be a third color there. Yeah, that's like when I first really noticed it. And then like, oh yeah, there's 3 of these instead of just saying 3. And that makes sense. At the age of 5, you might not be a master of your numbers just yet, or even have mastered the idea of multiples instead of just showing you specifically the number of pieces you needed, which means this probably could have actually been a set with less instructions had it been for an older audience. But yeah, very easy build, no real complications, because yeah, it's for little kids. And that's right. I was thinking that seems like it sticks out too much, but that is exactly what it shows in the picture there. So that is correct. So, even though it's for ages 5 and up, there are a couple kind of clever things to this. First of all, this is like a classic Lego thing, the swing out wall, but I think we need to pull, do we need to pull this off first? That's kind of annoying if that's the case. No, we don't. I don't know why it just didn't want to come out. It was stuck. That had nothing to do with it. There we go. Yeah, we have the swing out door. We've had these, like, this feature since I was like a little kid. I had a little ambulance when I was a kid that had that exact feature on it. But inside we can see the smoothie machines, which are nicely rendered. Simple but effective. What I thought was actually really clever is this over here. So the window actually slides open and shut, so you can close it for when they're driving. And that's really cool, actually. I know the pizza truck from a couple years ago has a flap that comes down to cover the door, but I think this actually just seems really clever, especially for a kit geared towards such a young audience. So stickers, well, I'm guessing that your average 5-year-old either is going to just make an absolute dog's lunch of those, or have to have you help them do it, because that's, of course, one of my weaknesses. Stickers are not friends of mine. But even there, I think we got close enough for government work on them. We do have our 2 minifigures. We have our little girl, who clearly is a big fan of the fruits from her shirt. She's got the blue smoothie, and she has a second face. I'm guessing this would be her brain freeze face, but also be good for putting her on a ride at the carnival and having her look a little freaked out. And then we have our proprietor, Mr. Penguin himself, who oddly, despite having a fully covered backside of his head, does not have a second face. So in the carousel, the kids had only one face and the ride operator had 2. In this one, the adult only has one face and the kid has 2. Although, again, you could swap the faces out. They aren't, I don't think there's anything particularly about the way the faces are drawn or printed that speaks to gender. Indeed, there's nothing that speaks to gender to the penguin. I just called it Mr. Penguin out of, I guess, being middle-aged and somewhat sexist. But yeah, there's no reason that couldn't be Ms. Penguin. Or indeed a completely gender-neutral penguin. I don't know. But for me, it's Mr. Penguin. Canonically, for my build, the penguin is a man, and he owns the Penguin Slushy van. Now, of course, one thing to point out is the little girl here does have the very bad, no good, should not be made little kids' legs, which I am not a fan of. Ever since they introduced the bendable kids' legs, I think for me the first time I saw them was Kevin McAllister on the Home Alone set. I feel like these legs should not be used anymore, but they persist. Oh, one thing to point out from here, do have a little penguin face on the front of the Slushy van. But it's cute. I think it'll look nice in the carnival. I think it's actually going to be easier to probably put, maybe not. I was saying maybe easier to put them in there to take the roof off, but, well, it just dropped to Slushy, but, so that's not great. But, no, it's still actually fairly easy to put in. It still might just be advisable just to pop that whole roof off. It comes off easily. It's got only 4 studs holding it on for a reason. So you can just really get in there, do what you need to do to set up your play situation. There we go. And at the end of the carnival, of course, they can drive away. Now, it is kind of I'm a little surprised, maybe it's because it is for an ages 5 and up kit, that it doesn't come with a hairpiece for them. Because I remember the UFO carousel that we put together last year, I think it was from a couple years ago, but we put together in a video last year, had a alien headpiece for the ride operator to wear while operating the ride, and then they had a hairpiece to swap out for when they were presumably driving to the next location. And they haven't done that here. And I think, again, because it's for a 5 and up kit, extra pieces to lose are just going to get lost with a younger child. But overall, I think it's a very cute, very easy to build kit. You get 2 minifigures, you get this very cute little van. Only 6 stickers, so that's not too bad. And yeah, very easy build for ages 5 and up, so it's a very, very simple build. And the end result, I think, doesn't necessarily look anything like anything that is only for ages 5 and up. It looks like a pretty good build. I think it looks, quality-wise, about even with the other things in my displays. So, yeah, no real complaints there. And I do think the smoothie looks pretty good up on the top. And thematically, will kind of fit in with the ice cream truck having the big ice cream cone on the top of it as well. But that is another build in the books. Yeah, very cute build, good for younger audiences. Good if you're trying to build up, if you want to do a little food truck display or something. It's a good add-in for that. And I'm not sure where all these are going to fit into the carnival as of this recording. I haven't set it up yet. As the time this video releases, I may have already set it up. But as of now, me speaking with a voice that is, I'm sure you've noticed, getting worse by the moment. Have not set anything up yet because I want to build a lot of it first and then see what and where it all fits. But yeah, hopefully I will think to take pictures when I'm done and put them up on the Void of Intelligence Instagram, maybe on Threads. I don't know yet. But it was a fun little relaxing build for a reasonably short video. And yeah, it's all good. Now I'm going to go and stop talking before my voice goes completely. I hope you found this video at all interesting or entertaining. I hope you found my voice to not be too horribly distracting, at least not any more so than it normally is. If you did like it, or enjoy it, or find it interesting, give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. I do thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.